Hello everyone, I'm back with another video for you all today. Today's video will be a hedgehog cage tour, which was requested by the person whose YouTube name will appear on screen. So go ahead and sub to them and check out their channel. I realized that I had not shown the Hedgie's cage in a previous video, so let's go ahead and get started so you can all see what it looks like. Okay, so this is what her cage looks like. And yes, I had to put a lamp over there in the corner because it was so dark today, and this corner in particular is really dark to film. So, as you can see, it is a 4x1 CNC cage rearranged into an L shape, so it fits comfortably on this table. Instead of coroplast, the walls are made of linoleum because the first time I had made the CNC cages, I did not find coroplast anywhere. But it is a good option, and it still looks pretty good, even though I will have to obviously remake the cage again in the future. So this is what the inside of the cage looks like. Here's just a quick overview of all of it. And now let's start talking about the bedding. Okay, so first I'll start talking about the bedding. As opposed to many people, I have bedding instead of fleece. I just prefer bedding for my hedgehog because she likes to dig a lot, and with fleece she wouldn't be able to dig. So I have two types of bedding in this cage. First, I have the Boxo bedding over here, which is essentially the same as Carefresh. I used to use Carefresh, but I found that Boxo was a cheaper and softer version of Carefresh and less dusty, so that's why I switched to it. And then on this side where she sleeps, I just have this lovely material. This is Eco bedding, which is a paper-based bedding that is kind of little crumpled pieces of paper. So I used to have Carefresh or Boxo in the whole cage, but then I decided to start using this Eco bedding because my hedgehog really loves to dig. I discovered this bedding on the Facebook page of the breeder that I got Teasel from, and I saw that in her pictures her hedgehogs had this bedding and they were nesting in it and tunneling through it, and they just looked like they were having a good old time with it. So I decided to buy some for my hedgehog to try it out. So what I did was I took a big pile of it and put it in a little corner to see what she would do. And she absolutely loved it. It was a major hit. She started digging through it, tunneling, and she also carried the little pieces of bedding around into this tunnel to make a little nest, and I just thought it was so cute, and she looked like she was having so much fun. So I definitely decided to stick to this bedding as well. Now, instead of having this bedding in the whole cage, I decided to just put it in her sleeping area because I don't think this bedding will have as much absorption as the Boxo bedding does. I haven't had a problem with the Boxo bedding in regards to absorption, but this one, I think, since it's just paper, would get all soggy, and I think it would start to smell. So what I've done is that in this half of the cage, where she goes to the bathroom and plays, I've put the Boxo bedding, and then in this half over here, I have the Eco bedding. Now, this may look like a small amount of bedding, but it actually lasts a long time because you can put a thin layer in the bottom, and then as she starts tunneling and walking through it, it just kind of fluffs up until like here, usually. So when I come in here the next day, it literally looks like the bedding has multiplied, and that's why she loves to dig in it. She just keeps on walking through it and digging and tunneling, and it just keeps on kind of like expanding a bit more, which she absolutely loves. Next in the cage is her hideaway. As you can see, she's really snug in there. I just have a cuddle cup because she really loves being warm and cozy. I used to have an igloo, but she would just bury under a little blanket that I had for her. So then I switched to the cuddle cup, and she absolutely loved it. So I definitely recommend this for hedgehogs, as they really seem to like it. Next is her food bowl and water bottle. The food bowl, I just have one of those small ones that costs, I think, less than $1 at the pet store. And her water, I like keeping in a water bottle because that way it stays a lot cleaner. She tends to get a lot of shavings and stuff in her food bowl, so I'm sure that if I had a water bowl, it would get just as messy. Next, I have her cozy tubey tunnel, which I connect to the PVC pipe tunnel so that she has a longer tunnel to run through. In this corner, is just her dog. I thought that she would like maybe snuggling up against it, but she hasn't paid much attention to it, so I just put it in that corner for decoration. Now moving on down here, she just has her little jingly balls, which look like mice, so I thought that was pretty cute. She has 3 of them, a green one, a yellow one, and a purple one. I thought she would enjoy maybe bashing these around a little bit. I don't know if she actually uses them or not, but I just think that they look cute in the cage. And then over here in this corner, her most favorite thing ever is her wheel. I'll take it out so I can talk about it because I'm a bit uncomfortable in the position I'm in right now. So this is her wheel. This is the Carolina Storm bucket wheel. I'll put the link in the down bar in case anybody is interested in it. I absolutely love this wheel and think it's perfect for hedgehogs because it doesn't have any metal wire where they can get their feet or nails caught, and it also doesn't have the like spoke that some have going across. Now that like metal thing that goes from corner to corner can be very bad for hedgehogs because often when they're running they like to turn around and look back to see how much they've run, and that can smack them in the face, and apparently has been reported that some hedgehogs have even like lost an eye because of that. So if you do have a hedgehog, please don't get them one of those wheels. This one is much better. It's very cheap. I think I got it online for I think less than $20. I can't remember exactly how much it was, and it's an absolute breeze to clean. It doesn't have like any like ridges or anything where the poop gets caught and you have to like spend hours scrubbing it. This is what I use to wash this wheel. It's a wand which you can find in any supermarket, and as you can see it still has some soap in there because I was just washing the wheel. But it's super easy to clean with this. Just soak it in really warm water, as hot as you can, a little dish soap, and then it just washes off really nicely with this. So if you haven't gotten one of these wheels, I definitely recommend you get one because it saves you a lot of time in cleaning. I used to have a silent spinner for my previous hedgehog, and it was an absolute pain to clean because the poop just got caught in like all the little ridges, and I had to scrub it for a really long time. It was awful. So if you haven't gotten one of these wheels yet, I definitely recommend you try it out. You won't be disappointed. So yes, that was my hedgehog's cage. I hope you enjoyed this cage tour, and hopefully you've gotten some ideas for a hedgehog cage if you're interested in getting one in the future. Again, I'll put the link in the down bar to the Carolina Storm bucket wheel in case you're interested in taking a look at it. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Bye.